Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Texans have ruled out tight end Dalton Schultz for the second straight game going into New York on Sunday against the Jets. The Texans were 7-5 and just snapped a one-game losing streak against the Jaguars on last Sunday, beating the Broncos 22-17. And they're trying to win their second game in a row on Sunday against the Jets, which they will be starting Zach Wilson now, going back to Zach Wilson. The Houston Texans are ruling out Dalton Schultz, their starting tight end, who did not play in last week's win, 22-17 over the Denver Broncos. This season, Schultz, who's only missed 2 games in the past 2 games, missing those 2 games. So Texans, he's played 11 games so far this season and has 40 receptions for 455 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. For the Texans, it's going to be tough with Tank Dell out for the season and Dalton Schultz is also out now. But I think the Texans, with a reliable quarterback in C.J. Stroud, who's, as a rookie, has proved to be looking like I think guaranteed top 10 quarterback. It's arguable to be a top 5 quarterback as a rookie, which is ridiculous. The way he's doing, I think this wide receiver core has so much talent to the point where it's going to suck not having Tank Dell for the Texans, but there's still so much talent in this wide receiver room. You still have Nico Collins, who nearly just had a 200-yard performance last week against the Broncos. You have Noah Brown. Remember what he did against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when C.J. Stroud had that amazing performance. You have Robert Woods, who I know when guys like Noah Brown and Tank Dell and some other guys started to step up, he started to go a little bit down, but remember how good Robert Woods was for the Houston Texans for the first 2 or 3 games of the regular season. So he's very reliable, as well as proved himself in the past, not only for the Texans, but for other teams like the Los Angeles Rams. You also got some other younger guys like John Mechie, who I know has not proved much yet, but I think with Tank Dell, if you don't have Tank Dell, John Mechie would be breaking out for the Houston Texans. So I eye John Mechie with Tank Dell gone as a potential guy who definitely can, step up for the Texans and make some great plays and finally, definitely become what he was worth for we drafted him with a second-round pick, and he missed his rookie season due to having leukemia. He's been back this season but hasn't done much. This, with Tank Dell gone, I know it sucks, but this is a good chance for him to rise up for the Texans. Also, another guy, I know he hasn't played much this season, but he's a rookie wide receiver that the Texans are really high on. He has definitely showed a lot of great things, going back to preseason and also, through training camp and, rookie camps. He was amazing, Xavier Hutchinson. So, and he's actually had some good moments throughout the season as well. And I think with C.J. Stroud at quarterback, I'm not saying he can throw the ball to anybody, but this is a talented wide receiver core, even without your tight end Dalton Schultz being out and Tank Dell being out for the season. I think C.J. Stroud is still capable of getting the ball into his wide receivers' hands. As for who will be replacing Dalton Schultz, will be the starter who was starting last week, Brevin Jordan. I expect this very solid game for Brevin Jordan this week. The Jets average 41 yards given up to tight ends a week this season. They're giving up 41 yards this season to tight ends. They've given up 7 touchdowns as well. Brevin had a very solid game in their last game. I think he was, I don't know the exact number, but I know he was over 50 receiving yards for the Texans. And C.J. Stroud likes to get him the ball. And I definitely think Brevin Jordan will definitely step up for the Texans, especially knowing that the Jets give up over 40 yards to tight ends, on the season. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on Dalton Schultz being ruled out in the comment section, and peace out.